He's literally just sent me now saying he's having problems with the Skype, can we do it over the phone? So it was either say, no, we're not going to do it over the phone and not have the interview, or just go with the phone and obviously have him on the interview. And of course, we want to get Paul on the show and find out what he's been doing. So I will give Paul a ring now, and we'll get him in. So you'll be able to hear him, Patrick, but he won't be able to hear you. So let's do this now.
All right.
Just sent me his number. So, right, just give him a quick ring now. Right, it's just dialing now. Can you hear that, Patrick? Hi, Paul, you alright?
I am, mate. You know what? I've skipped all over the house with the iPhone. Just with our iPhones and new Skype on that, but I couldn't find it, so I'm only on a BlackBerry and they're not good for Skype, are they?
No, BlackBerry's not very good for Skype, unfortunately. That's alright, we can do it over the phone, that's not a problem.
Okay, no worries.
Cool, well, we're on live now, so we'll get straight into the interview. You're on with myself, Ray, and obviously you're on the MMA Mental podcast. So I just thought, just quickly, do you want to let us know how you've been and what you've been up to, and have you got any fights lined up for the near future?
Yeah, the fight on Saturday. The fight this Saturday coming, and
You're fighting at UCMMA, is that right?
Sorry?
Are you fighting at UCMMA?
I'm fighting on UCMMA, yeah. I fight a guy called Richard Griffin on that.
Okay, and how's preparation gone for that fight? How are you feeling going into that fight?
Let me turn this for just 1 second.
Just wait for Paul to come back. Just having problems with his phone.
Hello?
Hi, Paul, you okay?
Yes, sorry about...
That's alright.
So yeah, preparation's gone good. I've gone back up to welterweight, which, you know, I got asked to go to lightweight by the UFC after the fought Troy Mandalones. And I come back to the changing rooms after beating Noli Delgado, and I never felt good. I've never felt good at lightweight. It's just been just a bad move, a bad career move, and I'm hoping, you know, I'm not going to be the biggest welterweight to start. I'm going to have to build my way back up, but I'm hoping this is the start of my new career at welterweight.
Why do you think it didn't work for you at lightweight then? Was it just too much of a cut?
It was just too much. I mean, no matter what, bare minimum, I'd have to do 18 pounds from the day before, and that was down to like 5% body fat. So it wasn't like I was fat cutting that weight. Literally, I was taking too much of my body. Before the fought my feature in Dubai, I fainted. And Mark Scanlon, one of our coaches at Calvin, I woke up to him pulling my tongue out my mouth. Breathe, you know, it just takes too taxing to my body. So
I think that's got to be a sign. If something like that happens, you've just got to know that you can't continue to do that. That's not good for you at all, is it?
Yeah. I've just never ever felt good at that weight, never. I've never felt dominant or strong at the weight. And I've been saying to me coaches and everybody around me, for the last 9 fights, I don't like lightweight. I want to go back to welterweight. You know, in my mind, I lost one fight at welterweight that I shouldn't have lost to Marcus Davies, and then come back and beat Troy Mandalones in good fashion. I'm a more active fighter, a more aggressive fighter. I think it just took that little bit too much out of me at light. So hopefully I can bring it back on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the cut down to lightweight. How does that leave you feeling in the cage when you've cut down and it's not been a great cut? That's got to leave you...
Honestly, I mean, you think those lines. When I fought Jacob Baldwin, me and my coach Colin, we were sitting, we were in the back of the weigh-in arena, and you leave a couple of hours before to go there. So the guy in the UFC, we make sure everyone's on weight. he knows I've always made weight, no matter how bad I look, I've always made weight. And I said to him, Bert, I'm stuck, I can't get these last 2 pounds off. And we tried and tried and tried, my body completely dried up, I lost my voice. I had no metabolism, so no matter what I'd done, I wouldn't sweat. And we had 2 pounds to lose. So we were sitting there, and in the end, me and my coach went into the back room and found a shower, turned the shower on, and done a circuit for 40 minutes until I got the weight off me. So, I mean, even that's just another story of making things hard work for me lately.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
I've done everything right, you know, I stuck to my diet, I've done my water load, and I've done everything right, I've done everything by the book, but I just don't think my body didn't like it. So I'd sooner go back up and feel sharp, feel like I haven't killed myself to make weight, I can go balls out for 15 minutes, 25 minutes if I have to. I feel strong with that. Only time will tell.
It sounds like you're making the right moves, to be honest with you, even just for health reasons. You can't continue down that road. I think the fainting has got to be a sign that you've got to stop fighting at that weight class.
That's it. I mean, I used to put the weight back on. I used to put 22 pounds on average before the fight. So I used to weigh in at 156, and I used to get in the cage at like 177, 178 the day later, so 22 pounds-ish. But I didn't feel any stronger for it. You know, it was just, you just put fluid on, you don't feel any stronger for fluid. Fluid's just your body latching on to stuff it doesn't need to. It makes you feel a little bit docile and heavy and, not so strong. You feel heavy, but, heavy's not practical. Heavy's like fat. You don't use fat in a 15-minute fight. You use fat if you're fighting for 3 hours. Some of your body will call on that reserve then, but in a 15-minute fight, you need to keep things to the book and right. Frank Edgar's got the right idea. A lot of them Americans, none of them cut big weight. We think they do, but they don't. I've been around them for years and years, and none of them cut more than 10 or 12 pounds.
Why do you think the UFC asked you to drop to lightweight?
I was a little bit flat. I am now. I'm still a little bit meaty at 170. And I think, they thought it would have been a bigger, more aggressive fight. And I mean, look, Ross Pearson's just done it. He's gone down to 145, realised it was no good, and then he's gone back on. I should have done that 8 fights ago. I should have went back up when I realised it's not for me. Some people can manage it. Terry Etten cuts 8 kilo, 9 kilo, 2 days before, and it's no different to him, because he doesn't gas, not that he gasses, he doesn't diet down to that 8 kilo. For me to get to 8 kilo above my fighting weight, I've lost 20 pounds, 15 pounds to get there. So my body's on its arse before it picks the cut. If you walk them down and you're doing 8 kilo, it's not such a shock for the system.
No, obviously.
But I think,
sorry, carry on.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
No,
I was just going to say, I think as the sport progresses and it grows, because it's progressing all the time, and the way people are going about the daily routine progresses all the time, it's going to do a back turn, and it's going to go back towards the way boxing is. You'll never see a boxer cutting 18 pounds overnight. He walks around, some of them do go to the extreme and walk around and wait a week before, but at maximum they'll do 6 pounds, but that's because that's a 100-year-old sport that they've learned the mistakes over the past, and everyone says, oh, you're stuck in your ways. I agree, boxers are stuck in their ways, as opposed to some of the strength conditioning and whatever else, but they've got it bang on with weight cut. You need to feel strong. You wouldn't diet before going and doing a triathlon or a marathon. You'd be fueling your body with all it needs. And that's what I'm doing now at lightweight. At welterweight. I've been walking around the gym all week with a smile on my face. I feel strong. I'm still doing weights. And then all the guys who are cutting, you can see them, they look miserable. They look like, blow hard and they'll fall over in the wind. So, in my mind, I think I'm making the right decision.
You've got to listen to your body, and from what you've just said, it sounds to me like you're making the right decision. Looking a bit over your resume. You last fought back in April, according to your record, and you fought for the SFL in India. What was it like fighting in India? What were the fans like over there?
Sorry?
What was it like fighting in India, and what were the fans like over there?
It's kind of brand new over there. I didn't get to see much of it, because I arrived the day before you cut, you make weight, and then you fight. You don't get to see much hotel and the arena, but I mean, it's a bit of a culture shock when you turn up. The place is like you see on the telly, it's really like that. But then after the initial culture shock, it's fine. It's a nice place. I suppose it's a bit grimy, but you know, and the fans just really don't know what they're looking at just yet. I think in a year's time it'll be a totally different place. The MMA, they don't know whether it's real or whether it's WWF wrestling. You know, I don't know what the word is, unknowledgeable about the whole thing. I don't know.
I think hopefully
they've got no knowledge of MMA. This is the first day seeing of it, really. Yeah.
What was the promotion like?
You know what, Raj Kundra and the guys who own the promotion, they're really nice guys. The promotion is run very professional. The fighters, I mean, I think they're going to build up on them because they want to build the Indian guys and stuff. And it's like, I think they're like 10 years behind ourselves, America, or the rest of Europe. But it's a hard one to call. The building, it's a work in progress for them. I think in a couple of years' time, hopefully it's a good show with good fighters in it. But at the minute, they're brand new, they're novice, aren't they? So it's a hard one to call.
Yeah, to be fair, like you said, they are brand new, but they've had some pretty, good fighters on the card, including yourself. They've really gone out high and got some pretty established names, I think.
In the first place, I think they've cut back on it a little bit. I think they've cut back on the expenses just a little bit.
Oh, they've obviously got to make a profit out, haven't they?
Yeah, well, that's it. They've got a box clever, haven't they?
Yeah, because we've seen promotion before go too hard and end up falling, haven't we?
It doesn't make, to them Indian fans, it doesn't make any odds whether you put Gandhi Couture in there or John from the Chippy down the road. It's just two guys fighting.
Yeah, I get that.
So until they appreciate the sport and the way you transition into moves, the tactics to it, then it's a wasted. I think that kind of money is a waste of time on them.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So looking a little bit over your time in the UFC, I remember obviously when you made your debut, I was actually at the arena live in Newcastle, and obviously you made a big impact on your first fight. What was it like finally getting to fight in the UFC? What was it like having the fight of the night against Paul Taylor?
It was great. Me and Paul Taylor are very good friends now and training partners, and every day in the gym, it's the same as that fight. We could sell tickets. To me and Paul spar, and we really go balls out. And I think we're on round 156 or something now. We just beat each other up every single day. And it's, 50-50 either way. We're both having a good go. He'll take one, I'll take one. And the more we know each other, the better the spars get.
What are some of your personal highlights over your career to date so far?
I think the personal highlights is probably Abu Dhabi's probably one of them.
Yeah.
Shut up, you. Abu Dhabi's probably one of them. Definitely trying Mandalones because I was going through a bit of a difficult time with the wolf slayer for that, and I trained myself. I ran up and down the canal for it, and went and done a bit of boxing training, and a bit of strength conditioning with a friend. So I was literally on my own for that fight, and then I turned up and I fought and I won. And I tell you that the last 8 minutes of the fight, I was, I really tested my heart and my mentality, and I think that was the biggest learning curve in my fighting career for sure.
You talk a little bit about your training. Who are you training with currently to get yourself prepared for the fight coming up this weekend?
I'm training with Carbon. I've been with Carbon since I left the Wolves League. I went to America for a short spell before the SFL fight, and I was training with Mike over there. I'm still friends with Mike, I'm still friends with all the guys. And hopefully, I'm in a bit of bother now. I don't know whether you know with the police. I'm totally innocent, by the way, and just being dragged into a situation there where I live in Liverpool. I live in a rough area in Liverpool, and you can't pick and choose who you're friends with. So that's how that's gone about. So as soon as that's gone, as soon as I get past this stage, this court case, I don't know if that's going on. And hopefully, I'm going to go back and live in America. But at the minute, I'm training with Carbon, and they're happy there. We've got a great team.
I mean, I don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to pry. It's it's none of our business.
No, I wouldn't have brought it up if it didn't want you to play. It's no big deal. It's been all over the internet anyway. But it's just one of them things you can't avoid, don't you?
Well, I'd like to pick up on the training in America. Do you feel the facilities are better for you in America?
I honestly don't think. I mean, I think you can go far and wide to get better training than we've got at Carbon. We have an awesome wrestling coach there, Michael Grundy. Mark Scanlon pretty much ties up all our way. Between Mark and Terry, Terry's so slick on the ground. We've got Colin Aaron, who's a brilliant stand-up guy. But, he's not one strict tradition. He's tied by what's the word? He was a tight fight. He was brought up tight, going and volleying me dog all over the gaff, sorry.
You're right.
But he's changed the style towards more mixed martial arts than me. He doesn't bother me kicking much because he knows I like to punch. He knows I like my boxing style. So he's open-minded coach as opposed to a boxing coach being all about boxing, a Thai coach being all about Thai. Some people just too stuck in the tradition, aren't they? But I mean, in America, the training's great. It just, for what I'm used to, it just wasn't as aggressive enough. It wasn't as hard. It wasn't hard enough. And I think you need that team camaraderie. So if I go over there, hopefully I'll touch down, get a good team around me so I can feel that. But when I was over there, I kind of felt like I was lost and I was just floating about and going here and everywhere with no solid base team, And that does count when it comes to fight time. You need a team with you. You need them people who you sweat blood around the mat and stuff like that.
I suppose those people are the ones that have got your back when push comes to shove.
That's it. I mean, honestly, I've never been anywhere that saying we spar 10 5-minute downs on a Tuesday in our gym and on a Thursday, and that's got 18 people on the mat who are all top fighters from all different weights and all got different styles. You go far and wide to find that kind of sparring. And it's aggressive, there's blood all over the place. It's a little bit rough, but if you fight rough, then you need to train like that, I suppose.
Well, before we let you go, Paul, obviously I really appreciate you giving us your time. It's been great talking to you, and I really do wish you luck for your fight this weekend, and I hope you get all the other the stuff sorted out. But before you go, do you want to shout out any friends, family and sponsors and let people know about your Facebook